How do you find wisdom amidst a conflict? And maybe you've been in a situation where you've got to have a difficult conversation with someone and it's a real struggle to wonder how you're going to show up in that conversation. You don't want to antagonize it further. And you're like, how do I show up? You're a little bit nervous. What do I do? Right? And here's how you find wisdom. And it's a really great format or model that I've discovered that I haven't seen anywhere else, called the douchebag, the doormat, and the heart. And here's what I mean. In any situation, when you're responding or you're saying something that might be a little bit confronting to someone, you can either come from it from a place where you're looking down at someone and you're being a douchebag to them, where you're kind of like being passive aggressive, you're getting angry, you are being resentful, gossiping, complaining, blaming, and they can sense that. And when you're looking down at someone, you're coming from that place where you're looking down at someone and giving them a response. They can feel it, and the egos will only, when they meet each other, the egos only get bigger. Or you can come from looking up at the person, where you're letting them have their way and you're being a doormat and you're just submitting to them, right? And the funny thing is, these people, when you're being a douchebag, these people always tend to think there's only one other option, which is to be a doormat. And the funny thing is, the people who are being a doormat, who are often play the doormat role in life, where they're, confronting someone, they often think the only other way is to be a douchebag, but they completely forget there is a middle. Who you are in between being a douchebag and being a doormat, in between pride and between shame, is authenticity, is where you come from your heart. And that's when you say, hey, I just wanted to share with you. I just felt like that really wasn't okay. And I really don't feel like that's something that I'm going to tolerate anymore. And I just want to express how I feel. And whatever you want to do is totally up to you. But I just want to let you know that I'm no longer okay with that. And they can feel that. And that pierces through the ego. And often what happens is it either pierces through the ego and you get the outcome you want, or if you give that type of response, often whatever reaction they're going to have, it doesn't affect you anyway when you're coming from that place. And that is how you show up in a powerful conversation when you are handling conflict. You don't be a douchebag to them and react to them. You don't allow them to have their way, but you come from your heart right in the middle. Hope that was valuable.